Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. Otherwise, I would have just put you onto the train and left you there. You do know how to get off of a train, right? I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man... She definitely didn't! Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? Yes. That murderer person? Yes. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. I have no idea why she should be sad. She just came out from a very sheltered life. Her cousin, who she apparently, or obviously very much holds in high steeds, is being put in jail, but is not very gonna be... doesn't look like she's gonna be get out any soon. She has no reason to be sad, right? So, that's a lawyer's sacred treasure? Huh? I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one. I'm sure it is helpful to you in some way, but I'm still in training, so I don't know anything about it. It's the Magatama that you... You're the one who charged up, you're the one who recognized it as Maya's. What? About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. So, please, tell me, Pearl, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? No, the one stuck up your ass! The door in it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Are you going to tell my mother? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. If Pearl is her oh-so-great treasure, why is she spanking her? Then again, maybe Morgan's a nut freak about, you know, cleanness. Gotcha. Let's keep it a secret from here then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Look at this knife! Isn't it cool? I've seen this knife before. Really? Where? My kitchen. Oh, right. The knife belongs to the phase. I'll skin and cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick. Thank you! That is so cute of you! She doesn't have anything to say about a pistol, strangely enough. That's Mystic Maya's! Ugh! I shouldn't have shown her something this violent. Violent? It's clothes with blood on it. In a few years, that's what her underwear is gonna look like. It's not that violent. Is that blood? It's nothing, really. Just forget you ever saw this, okay? You ever saw this? I should probably keep a tally list on how many typos I've noticed in this game. What was I thinking? I can't show stuff like this to a child. On second thought, showing you this picture may cause severe trauma. But it's... It's a pistol. It's in black and white. We can say that that's mud on her boobs. And that person over there is... Sleeping. It's really not that violent. I'm sorry, I don't know who this person is. I guess that makes sense. You've never left Kurine Village after all. I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. I just don't really know anyone outside the village. I look up to Mystic Maya a lot. She's my role model. She's so smart and pretty and kind and loving. She's always cheerful, never gets sick, isn't picky, and has good sleeping habits. She always wakes up before me and always eats breakfast before me too. And she has you. Such a wonderful person with whom she can— Oh god, okay, I get the idea. Okay, Maya is not pretty. She borderlines on the cute for me. She's not very clever. I guess you can say she's kind, but that's not really much of a feat. She eats a lot of burgers and ramen. Nothing against ramen, ramen are tasty. But still. I knew her for a little while. Mystic Mia was your teacher, right? I'm sure she was a great master of lawyers. Master of lawyers. I guess. It's not exactly a martial art. You should keep training, Mr. Nick. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's talk about your mom. Oh, it's my mother. She takes really good care of me and loves me very much. Which is why she spanks me. She says I'm the pride of the Branch family, but I don't know what that means. Branch family. That concept's probably still too hard for little Pearl. I'm pretty sure you can explain it in simple terms. To tell you the truth, I really want to grow my hair out just like Mystic Maya. Your hair is up in a pretzel. I think that means it's long enough to be put into that hairdo. So your hair is kind of long and growing out. But my mother wouldn't let me. I think your hair now suits you perfectly. Really? Thank you! That was weird. What's with the fidgeting? How can you not know she's staying in your house right now? This person! I can't let her get away with bullying Mystic Maya like that. I'm going to cast a curse on her. Can spirit mediums really do that? Actually, no, I guess not. I have to find something I can do then. When they're mad, the women of the Fae family could give Medusa a run for her money. Medusa never did anything bad. Medusa herself was a very beautiful woman. It was just the snakes in her hair that were really the killer of, the part of her. I hate it when people think that Medusa was a monster. She was beautiful. It's just that people generally stared at the snakes, which turned them into stone. Oh, okay. Guess we don't have anything else to talk to her about. Or at least show her. So what do you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. Well, it's her job. I'm gonna tell her what I think of her tomorrow. By tomorrow, we mean it's gonna take her, 2 more cases and an entire game. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Well, you still are the lawyer. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer. A prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible! But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy, eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. Well, that's one way of talking about it. Okay. Then again, I didn't have a much better reaction when I hear somebody I know dies. Oh my god, Edgeworth is dead?! Wait a minute, I can't really believe that. Probably because Phoenix hasn't killed himself yet. Phoenix would kill himself if Edgeworth was really dead. By the way... Yes? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything! She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder... Where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, the key. Just when did she pick this up? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone. I promise. Huh. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? It's not that I can see through it, it's that the Magatama does. Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? And now I randomly imagine the Cyclops like a centimeter away from Phoenix's face. Oh well. I can't really do anything yet. So I'm gonna let you stand here, okay? Stand here and think of your alibi. No real reason to go to the detention center yet. It's really empty. There's supposed to be training held today, but I guess it's already over. I doubt that since, you know, Pearl said that they would have 2 days straight without break of training, so... And again, this is Phoenix, he can't remember anything more than 5 minutes. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. Crazy lady. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? I'm sure you are a very lovely lady and aren't in any way trying to usurp the position of the master. Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you was just looking at. Ah, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Yes. Thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Shouldn't you be honored? Just wondering. If you think you're lowly, being given this responsibility might be fun. What do you think about this? I am terribly sorry, but I am afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry. But this has nothing to do with your spiritual power. Yes, even this Magatama has nothing to do with your spiritual power. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I am not telling. Nay, I'm not telling you. Return it at once! I can't. It's evidence after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. What is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. Murderous? There are 6 parts to the Kulheim sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. What do you think about this? Oh, red, it's not the usual one, but whatever. You'd think she has something to say about the knife. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? Look at this gun! Fine if you don't care. Have you remembered something about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. We will soon find out that this is a lie. Were you in this room? Okay. I read that Capcom tends to have a lot of typos, but this is just basic stuff. How come they don't know the difference between were and where? That's like mistranslating who into wo in German, which means where, and where into wer, which is who in German. It's a nice little crisscross thing. Were you in this room the whole time when Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. Again, we will find out this is a lie. Then again, that is also a lie. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Why do I feel like I was just made fun of in the worst way possible? That should be the worst. The highest of the bad, worst. So the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright! Yes! Wow, she got really scary really fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Does this include not getting into any contact with anybody in the village, or just not setting foot into the village themselves? It's a detail. I like knowing details. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kurain village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid. I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. I'm sure it's nothing. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder. Or that's what Lotta testified in court. Did you look yourself? I knew I should have taken a look. Well, that answers my question. But whatever. Hey, there's something about the incinerator. Ooh. Looks like they've noticed me. And are running at top speed towards me! Oh, hey! Like, you're the dentist guy. Actually, is Phoenix Wright attorney at law? Nice to see you again. Oh, like really suave, so it's like my turn. It's nice to see you too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean, like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like, that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old, cracked piece of pottery. Well, let's examine the urn. It's a really old urn. Yeah, you don't have anything else to say about that, do you? By the way, look at that riveting change detail. It's so non-obvious and hastily pushed in. It looks amazing next to the rest of this environment. But whatever. Let's talk. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh. Didn't know about that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It's... What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Kurain channeling technique was Mystic Amy. Wow, an entire sentence, an entire long sentence without a like on it. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? I think she's confusing an adjective. If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Ini, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one! Like, you should have said so in the first place! So, like, I totally don't know anything cause I was, like, sleeping in the side room. May I just point out, even the first time when I played this game, when I first met Ini and she said that she was sleeping the entire time in the room, I immediately suspected her as the real killer. Why? Because I don't trust a witness who says that they were sleeping the entire time. What about Will Powers in case 1-3, you may ask? Well, he was the defendant. And also, it was the first game. I'm sure they weren't gonna do that big dramatic plot twist of having an actually guilty defendant for Phoenix in the first game. So really, he was kind of obvious, but she, I instantly knew. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore! I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Coraline Village. No relation, sure. Even if you're only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Being acquaintances with someone that was murdered does not mean you are actually related somehow to the murder. Jeez, Phoenix. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I have. Oh, god damn it. A psych lock? Like, what is it? Looks like I'm gonna need something to pry a mouth open on this one. Well, okay. Let's look at this thing, if we're allowed to. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume! There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. But come on! Look at this! Do you see anything burned there? Then look at this! This is not Maya's costume. It is a clothing piece that is similar or the same kind, but it's not identical. It's not, you know, the same one. Jeez. The bedding is all laid out today too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes lie at the bottom. I thought I was already gonna find something that I needed here, but I didn't. Let's go check on Charlie. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. How is Charlie? Well, he seems okay. Hey, Nick. I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. My eyes are tearing up, Nick. Don't make me cry. I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So, how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our ghost was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Considering the reviews I've read about the Ace Attorney movie, they were mixed. Oh, don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're gonna win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick? The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but... there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. Of course, this begs the question, why did she check behind the folding screen? Unless that's like, you know, a routine thing to do just to make sure that it really only is the client and the spirit medium in the room. That's exactly what Laura said too. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? 'Cause he's a gullible idiot who believes anything. Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am? You are not the real murderer. By the way, that line about spirit mediums being incapable of dreaming, I first thought that meant that mediums overall can't have dreams, but if it's only during channeling, then yes, then that makes more sense. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. You know, if she was drugged, didn't anybody try to find that out? Didn't the police run, like, checks on her? I don't know, maybe it's customary for the police or for doctors to find out about the medical condition of somebody in jail? If she was drugged, they should have found traces. Maybe. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Wait, Nick! You don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never! She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball? Sounds like a dead end to me. So about this ball. No, it's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? Oh, come on, Phoenix, you love to play with balls yourself. When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah! Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know, the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. I've already seen it twice. The clothing box in the side room, huh? Take that! Did you... Damn it, I thought I was gonna find out if she ate my burger. Ah, that's the chain link chambers. This is the only one in the world, right? Yeah. During the trial, I was kinda wondering why you had it. I got it from Pearls. That's weird. I swear I locked the door and then put the key into one of my sleeves. Your sleeve? But how and when would your sleeve leave the room? It didn't grow a pair of legs. I wonder where Pearlie found that key. Oh, she says in the incinerator, by the way. The bullet hole? It's not that big, but... well, it doesn't look big enough to let a key this big fall through without ripping the sleeve further. That hole, it looks an awful lot like a bullet hole. I think that was established in court last time. That's probably what it is. That's terrible! How could this happen to such an important screen? Instead of dwelling on the hole, let's focus on the fact that you weren't shot. You're right! So I was the one who was about to get shot, huh? That's terrible! Who'd want to shoot little old me? Sometimes I do have an urge to shoot you. I guess she didn't realize she was the one being shot at until now. That's a knife from my family's kitchen. I'll never be able to use it again. It's alright. I'll buy you a new one, okay? That's not the point! I don't ever want to see another knife ever again. How will you cut your burger if you ever need to? Unless you can unhinge your jaw. What is it? I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace. Is it trash burning day already? That's not something I would know about. I guess she didn't notice the blood stain. Probably better that way. Well, if it's something that she might have worn, she probably thinks it was ketchup. That's mine, isn't it? Damn it! I upset her again. It really was me, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Nick? You know, I do feel so terrible that I have upset Maya again. I guess I really did shoot Miss Dr. Gray. But that's not you! Is two? Is not? Is two? It's two! Oh my god, you guys! Yeah, she has the same reaction to one that shows her not her face and the other one that also doesn't show her face. Well, whatever, let's take the train back to Kurine. Ow! Wait, Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Lotta. Ah! Hey! I'm telling her quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run into this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Hey look! A ball. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So what is it doing on the floor? Maybe Pearl played with it earlier and left it on the floor? Anyway,
Gee, I wonder where Lotta could be hiding. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What the? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just not a piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into the clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into. Oh man, wait. There's a small hole in the clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen! By the way, now we have proof that a grown adult human body can be inside this box. Ugh! I was waiting when that was gonna happen. Stupid key wouldn't move.
Oh, Mr. Nick! That person ran by here just now.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair.
Ah, she means Lotta.
She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes," but I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you, going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why do I not have the urn here? I already looked at the urn. By the way, the name change is a pretty stupid thing. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I have everything now to get rid of her secret. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way?
Wow! You got it.
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry. Not yet.
Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I'm a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the winding way? You were playing with this ball, right?
That's right. How did you know?
Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Hehe. Playing with your ball. Wait, that's disgusting. I hate dick girls.
Yeah, I was playing with my ball.
And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
What do you mean, something? Nothing happened.
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Sometimes I really wish I could, you know, sort my evidence and not have it happen automatically only at a few instances in the game. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Kurein technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yes.
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It's a really old urn, isn't it?
Huh?
It's old, so it's not weird to have a few cracks.
Your voice is shaking. Actually, my voice is shaking because my throat is hurting again.
How can you tell that the urn has been broken?
Who started the Kuan channeling technique?
Huh? It was Mystic Amy.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Okay, here's the thing. In the original Japanese version, the name was spelled in... I forget if it was in hiragana or kanji. Whatever. Anyway, originally the name of this woman was Kyoko and not Amy. And it said that Pearl, or Harumi, is simply not that good at, writing and spelling kanji and all that. So she accidentally fudged up with the writing here. But this is Amy. Amy. I don't think any 8-year-old would be incapable of spelling Amy. Maybe a dyslexic one. Maybe. But as far as we know, Pearl is not dyslexic. Especially that the way she was built or raised is that she is simply the best in channeling, but not much else. So really, this whole thing is kind of stupid.
Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball.
And that's when you broke the urn?
Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's bird fly away.
Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? Yeah, this is another thing. If she knew that the urn has Mystic Amy's spirit in it, how come she cannot spell Amy? I mean, it's really not that difficult.
I'm a bad child. Breaking your village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice?
Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
The hallway? You mean winding way?
Yes.
I'm trying to resist the urge to cough.
The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
So about how long did it take it? It must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
I'm going to get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done, and a happy resolution.
Whew.
But I can't see how they all add up. Hey, and is Eeny Miny being here just a coincidence? Mister, how is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Eeny's sister. It's too convenient.
Have Phoenix, I'm talking to ya!
I wish I knew a little more about Eeny, but where am I going to find info like that?
Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over at trash like me, is that, Mr. High and Mighty?
Oh God, Lotta!
Ah, so you finally noticed.
I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, though I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I gotta hand it to you.
You sure know how to chase down garbage.
I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump around like this.
Thanks.
But, you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing, whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. By the way, didn't you say that you were gonna, like, go on to a journey? Why are you still here?
That's in a manner, isn't it?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
I know. I had heard as much. I had also heard that Eeny was the one to introduce Dr. Gray to Cooline Village.
Yeah, don't say it. That's one snake of gal if you ask me. Hey, do you want me to tell you more about her?
That's why I showed you her profile picture.
Look, I'm really damn sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me?
No! I'm not done.
And to think we trusted you, Lotta, and what do? You stab us in the back.
You stressed us all out and even gave Maya a few strands of white hair.
Now I'm gonna have to pray she makes it, or she may come back as a ghost.
Ugh, no, that's enough. You can stop right there.
Look, I'll tell you everything, though, everything. I'll spill it all.
Everything?
Yeah, you got it, everything. Well, actually, tell you what, I'll even do it for free. You are expecting me to pay you after what you did to us?
Speaking of Eeny, do you have any other information about her?
Sure.
Well, what is it?
Hehe. It'll cost you. I'll cost a lot.
Don't make me yank your earlobes off by that stupid hoop earring. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary.
That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago.
Hospitalized? But why?
Well, heck, you can go find out on your own.
Huh?
Here, I'll give you the addresses for the clinic. Maybe you can find out something.
Maybe? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, actually, I thought it was gonna be annoying, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right?
Spoiled gumbo sounds ill. Look, don't blame us. Never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think is, Lotta?
Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that cold freak.
You mean Eeny Miny?
Well, there ain't anyone else that could be, right? That Granny, Yo, and me, we were all together the whole time.
So Lotta suspects Enid. Which means she might have already found some info about mysterious Enid. Whatever. Off we go to the Hottie Clinic.